So I'm going to be doing a book collection similar to the one I did, like, I think this month, but a few weeks ago. I'm not entirely sure. But in this video, again, like the other video, I'll be showing you guys different, also, as I'm doing this book collection, book haul, book whatever you want to call it. I'll also be letting you guys know, like I did in the previous video, as I do them, if they're educational, and like I'll be pointing out the benefits and the educational aspect that you can get from some of the books, in case you guys are interested in getting them for the classroom, for homeschool, for whatever. I go back to school tomorrow, or I do virtual school tomorrow with this buddy right here. Hey, with that buddy. So we'll be a team tomorrow for school. But anyway, I start school tomorrow. I know most people are already in school by now, but yeah. Anyway, let's start. First book is this book right here. This I got at Goodwill, I think, and even though this is not really a good educational book, it's a really good read aloud. So it's just called Vet Volunteers, and it's like just a nice book, to be quite honest. So I have this book right here that I got from Goodwill, and then I also have this Moneymaker book. This is perfect for homeschool or classroom because it's a nice book. It's very nice. It's actually pretty decent size. This I did get from Goodwill for I think like zero something dollars. It's a pretty nice book. It's just like the different jobs you can like people do, like just like a very nice book, and it like it's like a very nice book, and it's like different ways to make money and all of that good fun stuff. Now I did spill something on it, so that's why it's more greener than it usually is. But it's a very nice book, so this could be used for if you're doing a type of like money or math type of skill in your homeschool or your classroom. This is perfect for it. So this is very educational because it goes with like the theme of that. So this is perfect for that type of thing. So I got this at Goodwill. Again, like I say, always try and get these books on Amazon, or search for them on Amazon. If they're not on Amazon, then go ahead and look for them in stores. We also have a Farmer's Almanac. This is for 75 cents at a thrift store. This is again perfect for any type of unit that you're doing, just because it's like science type stuff and science type history stuff, and it's a very nice book. It's jam-packed with educational stuff. Like, let's see, for example, there's sports, pets, food, health, amusement, useful things, calendar, astronomy, weather, nature, the environment, in the garden, and on the farm. So there's basically a lot of nice like stuff that you can learn. So like, where did the almanac come from, or many moons, and just a very nice educational book that is very educational. It has pictures and that. I highly recommend these books. These are perfect for your science and your history and your whatever studies or whatever that you're doing for homeschool or public school. These are perfect. So I got mine from a thrift store. I also got the 2010 Almanac for kids. They make these for all different years, so if you want to get them for like previous years or whatever, I think I found one in Amazon, not Amazon, in Walmart, but I did not get it. This one was $1.99 from Goodwill, and it's very nice. It's just a normal little almanac. This one I actually like in particular because it has the different countries and stuff like that. And this one, you learn a lot of fun stuff too. So again, perfect for the homeschool or university. I'm not going to go into huge detail, but perfect for homeschool or classroom. And if you guys want to get different years, they have that too. So it's about animals, buildings, landmarks, calendars and holidays, environment, flags and facts, countries of the world, flags and facts, states of the United States, geography, health and wellness, and inventors and inventions. And then there's also languages, math, plants, pop culture, population, religion, science and symbols, space, sports, technology, and computers, U.S. government, U.S. history, weather, weights and measures, and world history, and then index, answers, and photo credits. So, and we have some animals right here too. So again, both these almanacs would work, especially this one. This one could be good for any type of class, because it covers like a lot of the basics that you would learn in school. But yeah, this I'd highly recommend for, I would say, probably around. And this one was $1.99 from Goodwill, by the way. And then we also have this book I got from Dollar Tree. I think it's really cute. I love this type of books. Any book from Dollar Tree is really cool. Even though they're not actual fun. I mean, they are fun books, but they're just like not very educational. They're just like fun to look at. This one's really cool because it's I love the pictures in this book. Just love the different pictures and the different things in this book. I just love this book. So a good yeah, just a very cool book, and I just love the pictures and stuff in this book. So definitely a good story time or a good read aloud in a classroom. This is Wait Till Helen Comes. Again, not really that educational. It's good for a classroom story time though. If I don't say anything like about education or classroom or anything like that, that's probably because it's just like for, mainly these videos are centered for kids in case they want to look or like grandparents, kids, whatever, for birthdays, holidays, for gifts, for these books to be gifts, or in case just for fun read-alouds at home for kids. Excuse me, by the way, this is basically what these videos are intended to, but I do throw some little educational books in there in these videos, like always, to spark some fun in them. We also have the Wonder book. This I think I got at, this one I think I got from Goodwill, I think. And then this book I was $2.99 from Goodwill. And then this book I got from, I believe, Goodwill. I love this book. It's pretty nice.
Come on, man.
But I'm not gonna go into great detail. You guys can read the books for yourself. But these are this is what the book looks like. In a dark room and other scary stories. This is perfect for a small group because it's the level 2, and this is the level 2 is which is 1 to 3rd grades. So this is perfect for like a story time or read aloud or a small group. And it's really cute. I love the illustrations in these books, and they're really short stories. They're not like drawn out long stories, which I highly love. So these are just very nice little books and cute, super cool stories. So I love these books. They're really cool. I have the Ranger in Time, which I got from, I believe, Goodwill. Most of these are chapter books.
Sunburn City! You got little sunburn scratchies?
Yep.
You do?
Mm-hmm.
You're not turning lobster-fied yet. Here,
I don't think so.
have some natural light.
But
How in the heck did fry sauce get in
I
here?
don't know.
What in the world?
But
Guys, we really need to show you Fry Sauce. It's amazing. It's my favorite book. It's called Fry Sauce.
but I got but lots
It's a
of
thriller.
these books are
By Stephen King.
like lots of these books are like chapter books. Like this one is, and this one is, and if you want to make this book a chapter book, you can. Just some of these are chapter books. They also have this one, which is Ranger in Time, and we also have the Ghost Dog, which is really cool, and it's the little apple. It says so. I think I got this from Goodwill or a thrift store. It's a pretty short book, or a pretty short novel. And Kim wants a dog more than anything. A dog would be her best friend and would play with her every day. Kim tries to get her parents to understand, but they don't want a dog in the new house. So basically, I'm just giving you guys a brief overview on the back. I'm not going in detail with the story. It says, then one night, Kim's dream came true. She meets Rex, a big, loyal, and lovable dog. He is an excellent guard dog, but he's also a ghost. Now she has a dog, and her parents will never know. So you guys can kind of see the thing. So I think that's really cool. And then I also have Girl Who Code. This is again a perfect book for if you're doing a unit study for homeschooling of coding or whatever. This is perfect for. I got this at Goodwill. It's a very nice book. It's a chapter book again. Most of these books are more suited for teens or young preteens. My birthday is actually in 3 weeks, so yeah. But this is actually a really cool book. I got this from Goodwill, and this is perfect for if you're doing a study on like coding or anything like that, or you're starting to do that. This book is perfect for that. So definitely recommend Girls Who Code. I also have the Max Best Friend Hero Marine, and this is $1.99 from Goodwill. Also, we have Who is Amelia Earhart. This is perfect for if you're doing a unit study or a type of or just learning about Amelia Earhart. This is perfect for history class or whatever. And this is $1.99 from Goodwill. I will say, if I do not mention, like, the books I'm not mentioning, like, if I don't say about, like, perfect for homeschool or classroom or whatever, that's because I don't personally think that it would be beneficial for a classroom or anything like that. Maybe for a read aloud, but whatever. Also, people, you guys might want to use these books, like, get these books for, like, a read aloud in your classroom or for homeschool, and that's why I'm doing these types of videos too. Or just for kids. In school. We also have The Fault in Our Stars, John Green, and I think that's the person who makes it. I'm not entirely sure, but I got this from Goodwill, I think. This is what it looks like. It is a pretty lengthy book, but yeah. I also have the autobiography of Benjamin Franklin. Again, this is perfect for homeschool or public school if you're doing a unit study on presidents or Benjamin Franklin. This is perfect for science or history class because it's a legit like this. But the fine print is really like that, so yeah, so you must have really good eyesight to read that. Then I also have this one. Now, these are really cute. They're just little books that are hamster related. They're really cute. And they're all on the Humphrey line. It's basically about this little hamster. It's Mysteries According to Humphrey, which is the hamster of these books, and these are all the other ones in the collection. I have this one right here. I'm trying to collect the other ones. I also have this one. I like these Humphrey books. Usually they are paperback, but this one is actually hardcover, and this is $1.99 from Goodwill. If anybody loves hamsters like I do, this is a perfect book for them because I love hamsters, and this is like a perfect book for them. So this would be really cute. So I thought that book would be really cute. I also have Raven and the Trickster. But this book is really amazing. I love this book. I love this book. So we have this book right here. We also have the Pet Hotel Calling All Pets. There's also the one on the back, which is Pet Hotel A Big Surprise. I don't have that one, but I only have this one. I'm trying to collect the other one. I'm not sure if there's more in the series or not. We also have the More Scary Stories for Sleepovers. I'm not sure. I don't know why they mean more. Is there a beginner book of this and then and then they mean more by this. Anyway, so we have this book right here. I got this one from a thrift store, I think. Okay, let's see. This book I got from Goodwill. This I think I got from a Goodwill or a thrift store. This I think I got from Goodwill or a thrift store. Let's see. I don't know. I think thrift store, but I'm not entirely sure. This book I got from a friend when I was in 5th grade. I got this book from Goodwill. Got this book from a thrift store. And then this book is Scary Stories for Sleepovers. So this one is, I think, the first one, and then the other Scary Stories is the second one. Now that is scary. This I got from thrift store, but the same book, the same thrift store that I got the other Scary Stories for Sleepovers at. I also have the Wonderful Pigs and Jillian Jigs. This is 079 from Goodwill. My mom, I think, had this book or a replica of it when she was younger, and she loved it. So, yeah. I also have A Prince Bear's Too Much Junk Food. This is a very nice book. I loved it. I love this book. Perfect for very educational if you're doing a unit study or just learning about junk food in general or about healthy and non-healthy foods. This is perfect for it. Prince Bears, got this from Goodwill. That's where I usually get my recipe bear books. It's from Goodwill. Excuse me. I also have another book of this. So I have 2 of those, which I'm gonna put over there. I have this Geek magazine that I actually got from Walmart. I also have the American Ninja Warrior that I got from a thrift store. I also have the Giving Tree. Justin Bieber. That I think got from Goodwill for $3.99. I got the Super Nanny book from a thrift store for $1.25 / Joe Frost. These videos I watch on YouTube a lot, so yeah. I also have 365 Stories for Girls. This is perfect for homeschool. This is $1.99. Basically, here, let me flip it around real quick. If you are trying to do a book, like if you want to do a story a day, this is perfect because like it has like see like all the dates in here, and this could be it's almost like a calendar, but it can be used every single year and year round, which I think is pretty cool. So right now is August 31st when I'm recording this, at least. So this will be tomorrow's, but then today's is Ariel's new movie or move. Yeah, Ariel's new move. And basically, each story in here is basically all like Disney themed or Disney related, which I think is really cool for the Disney person in your life. These are very cool books. And I love how it's like almost like in a calendar, but it can be used like year round and every day too. So this is what the story is for today, at least when I'm recording this. But and today's August. Well, no, I thought it would be this one, but it's actually not. So sorry guys. I meant this one right here. This is today's. It's Monsters Inc. So this is actually today's. I thought the other one was today's, but this one is today's. And then tomorrow's will be the Little Mermaid. So this is a perfect book for homeschool rather than in the classroom. It would be good for a read aloud if you guys do a daily read aloud every day. This is perfect for it. So I'll read you guys today's. So it's by Monsters Inc. The shift on the score floor at Monsters Inc. had just ended when Sully pulled Mike aside. Mike, our paperwork is always late, he said. I'm worried about us getting a bad reputation. You're right, Sully, Mike said urgently. From now on, I'm a new monster. You and Sela will be so proud of me. Uh-oh. What is it, Mike? Sully asked. Oh, nothing. Mike grinned. Sully, I'll see you later. I got lots of catching up to do. Paperwork, here I come. As soon as Sully was gone, Mike's smile faded. What do I do? He cried. I have a date with Callie, and Seely, and I'm already late. Finally, Mike came to a decision. I'll catch up tomorrow, he said to himself. Mike headed for the locker room, wasting a janty turn. He had just entered the quiet, empty room when he heard a noise. Who's there? He asked nervously. Gagoo, said the voice. There was definitely a kid. Mike turned to run, but he tripped over a can of odorant someone had left on the floor and went flying across the room. Footsteps sounded behind him. Mike looked up, expecting to see a human kid, but instead he saw Sully. What gives? He asked Sully. Sully was laughing so hard he couldn't even talk. Finally, he said, I just couldn't resist after you shooed me out. I ran into Seely, and who told me about your date. I knew you would rather skip the paperwork than disappoint Celia. Mike nodded, embarrassed, but I told her that you were really behind on your work. Sully continued and asked if it would be okay for you to have your date tomorrow night instead. Mike looked up, surprised that hadn't even occurred to him. Did she say yes? He asked. She sure did, Sully said, and she also said that since I'm your partner, and all I should really say here is I should really stay here to help you catch up. So here I am now. Let's grab some sludge sickles and get to work. Okay, so they said Mike, and the two monsters went off to show the paperwork, and they were made of what they were made of. So I think this is a very nice book. Yeah, perfect. We also have this book right here for $3.99 from Goodwill. We also have this book. This is perfect for homeschool or public school. It's very nice for science. Got this for $2.99 from Goodwill. It's very nice. It just talks about different science stuff. Different other things. So, perfect book for homeschool or public school if you're learning about if you have a unit study on that type of stuff. Also, E.T. book. I think of this from a thrift store or Goodwill. Also, I have this Search and Find book that's pretty cool. Got this from, I believe it was a thrift store. The Big Book of Beaver. Got this, I believe, from, Goodwill, $3.99. Tinkerbell. They have these books based off of the movie, and they are pretty nice books. They aren't that big of a book, but they are big, but they don't have like the full 86 pages of story. It's a very nice book, and it's just a read aloud storybook, so it's a pretty nice book. I got it for only a 95 cents at a thrift store. Cool Stuff, which I got for $1.50 at a thrift store. It's a very nice book. I think I showed you guys this book before. I could be wrong. I'm not entirely sure, but it's just a very nice. Here, let me show you guys. Just goes through all different science type of stuff, schooling type stuff. So if you guys having a study on fabric or locks or an aerosol can, just like all different like science type, history type of things. This book will be perfect for that. For homeschool or public school, this had like everything like all in one book, so this is perfect for that type of stuff. Highly recommend, and I love how it's like that. So I wrote it like that. So for homeschool or public school, big book of things to make. This is from Goodwill, and this is $2.99, I think. This is perfect going to be for art class or for homeschool. It has like a lot of fun projects to do. Here, let me show you guys real quick. There's just like a lot of fun things to do in this. So I'll show you guys real quick. So we have like make them. So we have the sink 'em ships. So you make them like this. The urban periscope. Balloon drag race car. Paper planes. Recycled robots. Alien masks. Secret book safe, which I've seen on YouTube, and that looks really cool. And each little craft will tell you what you need and then how to do it. So I think that's really cool. Monster mirror, night puppet, musical instruments, milk planets, which is really cool. It's a nice science experiment. You put milk, you put food coloring in the milk, and then you swirl it around. This one would be cool for science class. Pizza dough, pizza party. Mix cookies, milkshake mayhem. See, more of these would be more geared towards like homeschool than public school, and some would be more geared towards both, or more public school than homeschool, but vice versa. Glow in the dark jello looks really cool for a science experiment. Erupting volcano, soap monsters. This is a soda fountain. If you guys have ever tried this, this is a really cool experiment. There's a lot of videos on YouTube. You put Mentos in so you grab a thing of soda. So you put a piece of cardboard in a tube, and you put the cardboard in the neck of soda, and then you push a toothpick through the cardboard so it rests on the rim of the ball, and then you drop it a few minutes, and then it explodes. Now the better way to do this would just be grab a soda, put in the mints, and it would explode. Now it varies. You can do little mints or a lot of mints, the higher or lower you want to go. Now this I have made. It's really cool. It's make your own slime. This is really called Oobleck. If you guys have ever heard that, basically water and cornstarch and food dye if you want it. It's a very cool book. Well, very cool recipe for science. And you fill up a mug with cornstarch and pour in a mixing bowl. Add half a glass of water and stir the two ingredients well. Or you can just add little by little of water. Then you add a few drops of food coloring and mix together. And again, food coloring is optional. Basically, Oobleck is a non-Newtonian fluid, which means when you hold it, it's going to be solid, but then when you let go, it's a liquid. So I think that is really cool. And see, the ingredients are right here. And I mean, cornstarch, water, food dye. Pretty, I think it's edible, I think. I'm not entirely sure. Launch a bottle rocket, that looks cool. Pinhole camera, that looks also cool. And then you have the Do It. This is Wild West Cactus Garden. Fingerprint doodles. Miniature golf. Trick your taste buds. Make a board game. Become a detective. Magic tricks. Balloon shapes. Balloon dog. Juggling, which I am horrible at juggling. Secret spy gear. Prank patrol. Spot the difference. Now there is a fun game in here where you it says right here the rules, which is, I'm pretty sure everyone knows how to spot the difference, but this is just right here. In case you don't know how, do you have a good eye for detail? Look at the pictures on each page. Then they may look the same at first glance, but there are 6 differences between them. Can you spot them all? And then you're gonna spot the two different things on each side, and then it just gives you the answers up there. We also have a flip book animation, which I've seen on YouTube, and that looks really cool. Write a scary story, or you can just buy scary stories like I did. Unusual ball games. Let's have a water fight. So that's like water balloon, water fight type of thing. Outdoor games. So like red light, green light, and a human chain, and hot footing around and freeze it, which I don't know how you do that. Oh, okay, yeah, I have heard of that. And then that is a off the ground game. Making camp. Or you can do it like that, which that's what I see people doing on YouTube sometimes. Playing pirates. Olympics outdoors. Throw party. Then you have the Know It. So it says a road of robots. Prehistoric trivia, so you get a trivia game. Musical instruments, castles and forts. How to survive in the wilderness, which I think is pretty cool. Spawning deadly snakes. Ultimate animal quiz, that's pretty cool. Cook up a storm, which I think is also pretty cool. Play like a pro. Cowboy capers. That's impossible, so it looks pretty cool to do. Explore the 7 wonders of the ancient world. And then you have a glossary, and then you just have the index. So I think that book is a really cool book. It teaches you a lot of fun DIYs to do, or fun things to just do yourself. So, amazing book, love it. And then I also have the Tiki Tiki Toomba, who remembers this one. And we also have the classic but goodie Curious George, and this just has, this book I think I got from the thrift store for $0.79, and then this has 8 stories inside, so that is pretty cool. I think I got that from Walmart. Or from Walmart or Goodwill. Friends, New Girl in Town. This is a chapter book that my friend gave to me. This is a Underwater Treasures board book. This is a Fozzie Bear Helps Big Helper. I don't remember where I got this one. I think from Goodwill, probably. This book I actually forgot where I got it. Probably Goodwill or garage sale. This is a nice book if you're learning about chores. This is perfect for it. We also have the Just a Rainy Day that I got from someone special. Marissa Mayer, Little Critter. We also have the Mermaid Magic, which is a really cool book. It it's a type of, it's a board book, but then there's also some fun little silver shimmery aspects to it too. So I don't remember where I got that book. And then this one is just the Knights of Dragon 4. This is perfect. Perfect. For a fun little board book. There's also other ones to collect too. And then we also have the, can you guys guess? The books. These ones are just the regular old Learn the Alphabet. And then this one, which is just a fun little book right here. And I got from my dad. But I have these books right here. But I think those are cool books. And then those are also very educational too, in case you guys want to learn about the alphabet in a fun, educational way, and also just different animals in a fun and educational way too. Perfect for home school or public school. And then, like I said before, oh my gosh, okay. So we also have the monster at the end of this book. These are just some golden books. Old MacDonald Had a Farm. I think this one was my mom's when she was younger. I think I don't remember where I got this one. I don't know. I legit don't know. Oh yeah, and it has a Old MacDonald little song on back too. We also have a. This is perfect for homeschool or public school just because of how it's laid out. My own grandpa. I forgot where I got that book. Probably these ones probably came from Goodwill, to be quite honest. Besides this one, we also have the Disney Pixar Cars 2. This is step 2, and this is the